What's going on YouTube? It's AKingsCreation again, bringing you guys back another video. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about what to do before 500 SHD. What builds should you use before 500 SHD? Well, I went back into my archive and I looked at footage of me before level 250. I think I was around 196 when I had this build. Now I made some tweaks to it just a little bit, so because back then I didn't know what I was doing, but now that I know exactly what I'm doing, I'm going to give you guys the same build that I used when I was level 196 SHD, but also I'm going to improve it by using all the current items and knowledge of the different talents to be able to use. That being said, let's go ahead and break down this build and get right into it. All right, so let's go back into the mind of me when I first started this game. What was I thinking? Okay, so here is the build. We're going to go ahead and talk about the first thing here, which is our main weapon, which was the ACR. Now, the reason why I chose the ACR was because back when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, that was my favorite weapon to use. So when I saw ACR in this game, and I was like, yes, I gotta main it. So that's what I was running when I first started this game. Now, apparently on the talent, I was using Red Basket. Now, based off of the talent, it is real pretty good. Landing body shots adds a stack of bonus plus 55% headshot damage to the next headshot for 10 seconds. Max stack is 3. So then you can, 55 times 3, you get the point. All right, so basically if you can't really aim for the head and you do a lot of body shots, your next headshot will do a lot of damage. Then we're going with the attributes here. The attributes are pretty standard for the top two. Those are the core attributes for the weapon. Then for the bottom, we're going with damage to target out of cover. I guess I knew the best attribute to use back then, but either way, we're going with damage to target out of cover for this, so that's standard right there. The next up was the chatterbox. Now the chatterbox was best in slot back in the day, before they started coming out with other exotic SMGs and other SMGs in general. The chatterbox, you had to go to the dark zone in order to farm it, so it was basically best in slot back in the day. Then pairing that with the critical hit damage attribute, like I said, you can't really change that. It's an exotic, so that's what we have. But the chatterbox, when you reload, rate of fire is increased by 25% for each enemy within 15 meters for the duration of that magazine. Max stacks is 5. Kills refill 50% of your magazine. So basically when you get a kill, you basically don't have to reload. So that's why I was using it back then. And then of course, I guess I was watching YouTube videos, but I was going for the striker setup. Okay, so I had the striker setup. I had the Coyote's mask already. I was farming a lot of countdown just so I can try to get the best items back then. So I had a striker gear setup. You guys already know about this. I talk about it a lot in many of my builds, and we're pairing it with the Coyote's mask. We just had a build come out about the Coyote's mask, so with the Eagle Bear. So you guys already know what the talent is for that. If you guys want to know about the talent, here it is for you. I will show you guys so you guys can read it yourself, pause it, or get the weapon or item yourself and you can read it then. But the talents for these are pretty standard. And I'm going with critical hit damage for the attributes for the backpack. And let's see what else I got here. Critical hit chance, critical hit damage is the standard attributes for everything else. We're going with critical hit damage on the gloves, and then we're going with critical hit chance on the knee pads, and we're using the Seska holster for critical hit chance, and we got critical hit damage and critical hit chance on this as well. Okay, and that is pretty much the basis of this build and what I was using back then. And this build can get you all the way to heroic even at a low level. Now keep in mind, you won't have the same bonuses as I'm currently having right now, since I am maxed out of my bonuses on the watch. As you guys can see, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's go to my watch real quick. My offensive, utility, defensive, and handling are all maxed out. For you at 196 where I was, you're not going to have all these stats maxed out. So keep in mind, you won't have the same health, as much health as me, or as much damage output. So if you can't do heroic, that's okay. I think back then I was doing it on challenging, But since I made a few tweaks, I'm pretty sure now with all these stats and boosts, you can have this build from 196 SHD all the way up to 1000 SHD with these tweaks. Okay, now the specialization I was using back then was the demolitionist. I guess I just love the grenade launcher. That's what I was running, and I was using an assault drone as well, or the striker drone back then. Okay, and I paired it with the Crusader shield for the extra protection and the extra damage output it gives you. Now keep in mind, my mods are currently maxed. I don't think I had all maxed mods back then, so like I said, I'm just showing you based off of this build works at your current level. If you're below 250 SHD, you just won't be as strong as I am because I'm showcasing it at 5143 SHD, right? So this is the bread and butter of this build, and let's go ahead and get some gameplay and see how well it performs based off of the talents, the gear sets, and the weapons. All right, let's go. All right, so in order to give you guys a quick full gameplay of using this build, I'm going to do a classified assignment mission. They usually take maybe 5 to 6 minutes. So we're going to run through the entire thing as quickly as possible. Now this is on heroic because of my stats. I feel like I can use the same build I did when I was 196 on a higher difficulty because of the stats, right? So let's go ahead and see how well this build does. All right, I'm going to start using the striker drone. Oh wow, we already started doing a lot of damage with the initial push. I'm not even going to use global modifier. I'm just going to use the build straight out just so we can see how much damage it does without any additional help from the season. Oh, how did this person get behind me? Get a little back roll on that guy. All right, cleared out this area. And do we just hit 1 million damage? Maybe I did know what I was doing back then. Obviously, we made a couple of tweaks though. 1.1 million. Oh yeah, we're cooking now. Okay. Guys are running out here so I can get that bomber. There you go. Now, I don't really have a lot of protection with the shield. The shield can go away pretty quickly based off of, you know, using the Crusader shield instead of the striker shield, what we normally would use. But I mean, the Crusader shield works out pretty well. All right, let's keep on pushing. I'm going to swap it up on this room. I'm going to use the chatterbox so you guys can see how the chatterbox performs as well, just in case you get that as a drop when you run countdown and try to farm for this stuff. See how well the chatterbox does. And you guys can see the bullets go back up per kill based on looking at the bullet count here. Oh, bomber. Oh, uh-oh, we're about to die here. Hold on. That bomber literally came out of nowhere. And keep in mind, I usually play most of my games muted, so I kind of like improve my senses by look instead of by hearing. So I don't know if that just makes me better or not, but that's just how I've always been playing games, because I just can't stand listening to game music while I'm playing. There's a bomber. I just had to roll out of there. There you go. Yeah, big guy's coming here. Let's see if we can throw the assault drone on him. Cause a fire here. All right, let's use the chatterbox on him. Okay, he's getting melted by the assault drone and the chatterbox. Perfect. And like I told y'all before, sometimes I have a bad habit of reloading all the time. So if I'm reloading even after the chatterbox refills the magazine, that's just because that's just what I do normally. Is that a truck or a train? What is that? That's a truck, I think. A boat? It's a boat. Uh-oh. Who's behind me? Somebody behind me? Okay, there we go. Oh, they're coming off the boat now. Okay. See here. This guy here on the right side. I'm going to keep the shield up the entire time because I don't feel like I have a lot of protection with this build. All right. Wow, we almost had 1 million on that headshot. I guess the breadbasket talent's doing wonders when we hit body shots. Am I missing somebody? Yeah, looks like I am. He ran up there. I don't know how he got up there. We got up there. Hey, got him. Ooh, bombers are coming. Got the bombers. Oh, they're just spawning all around me. Is there somebody behind me? I'm getting shot in the back. I feel like I'm getting shot in the back somewhere. Let me go up here real quick. Like I'm getting shot in the back. Oh, I can't go up here. Thought I could. All right. Well, let's just play a wider angle so we can see everything around us. Clear this guy out. All right. Clear this person out. All right. Moving forward. Here, the area, I'm assuming that's what that's saying. Oh, there they are. All right, moving on to the next area. Okay, so we're 5 minutes in now. We just hit 5 minutes. See if we can complete this within 2. Get some med kits. Let's refill our ammo. All right, this gotta be the final area, I would assume, how big it is. Okay, we sent out our assault. Striker Joan is out there doing work, trying to distract him as well. I got hit with a arrow. Doing a lot of damage from a distance with the ACR. And we're gonna hit a lot of body shots from a distance too because of the spread of the ACR's bullets. Like it's not as accurate. Getting shot over here by an arrow. Somebody over here somewhere. I see it now. Okay, we got an elite over here somewhere. Back up, reset, get some health. All right. So we pretty much killed that elite. Not as fast as I normally would like, but based off of this build, it's like I said, it's not bad at all. It's nowhere near meta, but it's not bad at all. All right, looks like we got an objective over here we got to complete. I think we cleared this whole area out. I got one objective there, corner. Can I shoot through this boat to get the other objective? Yes. Got to get on the right side of this. Put the shield up because I don't want to get hit. All right, got that objective in the back. That's the final person. Get into a safer area. Oh, I almost died. He shot rocket launchers at me. I'm so glad I got out of that area. There's the boss right there. Let's see how much damage we can do to this boss. Clear out all the other guys first. All right, let's send the drone on him. Oh, he's gonna heal. That's okay. We're gonna send the drone on him. Distract him a bit while I clear out these other guys. Got in the back there. So we got some distance on the ACR. Definitely got some distance on it. Oh, we hit 1.1 million damage again. All right, clearing out this guys. And this is without the global modifier. Imagine with the global modifier. He's gonna hit me with that. I'm still getting hit from this side here. Oh, we're out of bullets. Okay. Time to use the chatterbox. Let's go get that guy over there. The drone. In a little bit of trouble here. The boss is coming around on the backside towards me. You don't want to die here, of course. I'm gonna distract the boss. The most important person is the boss, so distract the boss here. I'll work on these other guys. Down here, chase this guy around. See if we can get some med kits. Okay, we got a med kit. Okay, use it. All right, let's get this guy out of here. So now all should be left is the boss. Let's go ahead and use the ACR because he's at a distance. Help our striker drone, and we killed him. There we go. Let's complete the mission now. There it is, a mission complete. All right, so it was a little bit longer than expected. I probably will have to cut some of this out, but that is the build, guys. A level 196. This was my thought process back when I first started this game. So if you're around 196 or below 250 or even below 550 SHD, then this build will work out for you. I will have another one for those who are around that area because I do have a build that I created for that specifically. So if you guys enjoyed this build breakdown and these type of guides, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this. All right, catch you in the next one. Peace.